everyone, Pun here. Upon how to like to play gacha games. Looking for someone who likes gacha. I got you covered. And today is a wonderful day with the word of Nikke. That's what I Nikke. Wait, but woman, woman, you just interrupted my intro. How dare you? Just kidding. Anyway, we're gonna be checking out today. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna be checking out the Lords of Justice. The event just came out that has K in there. We pulled her. You want to check out when we pulled her on stream, but we're gonna check our event. So let's get in there with Lords of Justice. And just in case you're wondering, I did play the other two events, chat. So I'm actually really excited to see this because I already did the other two events on channel. If you want to check them out, but let's go in. Lords of Justice. Justice. Undisclosed location. The Ark. Perilous Siege. Safe house. Oh, okay. Hey, Kay! Kay stares down with sunken eyes at the sentence targets brought in earlier. Two men and one woman have their arms and legs tightly bound to a tape sealed over their mouths. Oh. Scattered around them are various samples of... Wait, what?! This is a continuation. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm caught up to this. Oh my gosh, so we're continuing this. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the art referred to as mist. Kate peels the tape on one of the man's mouths. Please, don't kill me. There is something saying. As the man's body hits the floor, it's accompanied by the clink of a shell casing landing. Hay removes the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends. Oh my gosh. So this is how it ends. Getting used to being tossed to the wolves. You don't have a clue, do you? The judges in Perilous Siege are way worse than us. This statement causes Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we're honest about being dishonest. But oh no, not you. You prattle on about justice as if there was anything righteous about this dirty work. Okay. The bullet grazes the man's cheek, interrupting his seething triad. Shut it. Get it over with, will you? Just defeat me already. Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. Kay looks down the ground, pool of blood with the dead eyes. No! The remaining woman is still tied to the terror in her eyes. After glancing away, Kay pulls up the phone and dials a number. Before there is even a ring, the line connects with a click. Report. Request for stay of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. And if I refuse? Murmuring voices came from the other end. A voice different from the previously tone is now coming from the phone. It's the voice of an elderly person. Kay, are you listening? X, that's right. X? Wait, X? Who's X? A voice different from is the voice of an elderly person. Okay, so we don't know if it, but they said person, so we'll see. That's right. I believe the first time you have heard my voice. And yet you still recognize me. That's because you're the only one of the upper strat who still seems human. I'll take that as a compliment. However, I believe we have the misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops all pretense of warmth and shifts the cold, emotionless tone. Okay, so it's not a Nikke. Okay. Kay can feel her hairs and her body stand on end. The judges are a committee. Everyone has an equal say and therefore all decisions are impartial. However, the letters in our code names also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, One could say that we're divided into the upper and lower strata. Yes. So tell me, what do you think that means? Remember what your name stands for. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. I'm waiting for the response. For the sake of the righteous judgment. Beep, beep, beep. The call disconnects. Kay grips the phone tightly and clenches her jaw. So her name means righteous judgment. Interesting. Okay, so they're... Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Undisclosed location of the Ark, Paris Lee's safe house. There is the sound of a single gunshot. The echo shell casing rolls on the floor. Then several more shots. What in the Benji? I was not ready for this. Also, this is a jazzy too, but oh my god. Okay, we're in for a deep one, chat. Okay, we're going in. Oh, this is gonna be big. Let's go in. Okay. Let me get the stuff from the shop real quick. Let me grab this real quick. We'll read the stuff in a minute. All right. Holy Benji. What was that? Hang on. Throne crown. It's always painful to accept the truth. Oh my gosh, this music's this is bombing. This is a bop. But the throne crown. Okay, let's enter. But oh my gosh, she looks fantastic. This, by the way. Oh, I didn't see the shock. Look at all the shocks and stuff. And the glows. Let's see. All right, let's go in. Event 1. Wait, what's this? Hang on, what's this? Oh, the music. Righteous lies and the falls of the righteous. Use the enter the event. Righteous lies and the falls of the righteous. Lies. Righteous lies and false righteous. Interesting. All right. Let's go with the team here. Obviously, D and K are going to be here.
I briefed myself on the mission earlier.
Why are the bunny girls here?
Is it a bet? Are we gonna go play a game?
Oh, I'm very curious about this event. Here we go. We got the bunny girls in here. Moran. And then...
It's only natural that you would need my help in times like
Wait, we need D in here. We can't leave D by herself. That's rude. We cannot leave D by herself. We'll do that.
Roger.
But we can't leave the girls by themselves either. Why can't I have 6 people? I want to put them all in. But you know what? We'll put but I want to put Noir in. This is not fair. These are all good choices. I hate this. All right, we might rotate them out. Well, yeah, we'll rotate them out. We'll do 4 and then we'll put in. Okay, so for this one, we'll rotate them in. Okay, let's go. Are we gonna get the girls in here? Let's see. I'm very excited for the chat. Let's check it in. Let's go. Zing. It's a particular time of day when the weariness of the full busy days is intermingled with the satisfaction of having sent your time well. Here is today's breaking news. Traces of the illegal drug trafficking were found in the office of the Ark Western District. The building of the question is quickly destroyed, leading you to suspect interrogation conflict. Things are getting grim. I absentmindedly watch the TV for a while, then get up to take a shower. However, I sense that someone's already in the bathroom. In the past, this would have caused me to panic. But this was then, and this is now. I smile and open the door. Oh, hi! Bark! Oh! Frame 1! Okay. But, okay. Get out of the head. She doesn't look happy here, by the way. Huh? I wanted to borrow your shower for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be out for your hair soon enough. Oh, man, you look gorgeous. But also, are you okay? In the voices, okay, that's Zoom. In the way voices disparity, I can sense blood stains on her face. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. So this has to be right at the mission. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I rush over to check on her. Ugh, take it easy. That hurts. I'm not sensing Kay's usual abrasive energy. First thing first, let's tend to this injury. And how do you intend on doing that? I'm gonna call Mary or Pepper and notify the entire world about Perilous Siege and what we do. Don't worry about me. I'm not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment. And then I'll be fine. Ooh. Kay! Kay's eyes close as she slumps over, and I rush to catch her before she falls. Let me get you into the other room. I try to lift her, but she's unexpectedly heavy. Careful, I'm on the mission of great consequence. The outfit with special bodies for such missions. They completely differ from those you've picked up without a care. When you're out gallivanting with your... Okay, you need to call me out here. With your girlfriends. Kay curls up inside the tub. Oh, poor girl! Leave me be. I'll be better soon. And then I'll be gone. I'm sorry if you're making a mess of your bathroom. What are you doing? I'm gonna stay here until you feel better. Yeah, let's go! Yes! Let's go. Kay stares blankly as I sit next to her on the tub. Whatever. Do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closed her eyes. This poor girl. So we're going off the bat with sadness.
Time to take out the trash.
Oh, poor girl.
This isn't easy. Who's next?
I think what's the job might be getting to her, chat, because this is so sad for her. I feel so bad.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Alright, let's see. Next stage. Ooh. A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. I then summon up every last outside strength I have to an attempt to help her move her. Are you okay? Sounds like you were the only one you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. I'm fine. Just gotta catch my breath. Fine. After giving up her sons, Kay turns her back to me. One. Yeah? I think I've lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. It's not all gone, but there are bits and pieces missing. So not a mind... Were you mind wiped? On top of that, I have no recollection of whatsoever of the past week. The last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top level mission. The next thing I knew, I woke up in the safe house and everything in between is blank. Did either mind wipe or you experience trauma? Do you remember how you got injuries? Not a clue. They don't appear to be severe and certainly don't inhibit my movements. Like I said, injuries do appear only to be surface level cuts and scrapes. It's hard to explain. It's like my body is refusing to move. At any rate, that's the situation. I also can't get into touch with any of the upper strata or D. Do you think it could be... I doubt it. If they wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here right now. The judges aren't nearly that sloppy. So what does it mean? Yeah, did you get a memory wipe? Probably just one of those things. Something that judges consider perfectly normal. Do you really believe that? What other choice do I have? Throw my hands up and wait for the things to unfold? I've got to proceed like usual. Wrap things up, leave no loose ends, and deal with any aftermath if and when it comes. Is that how you usually operate? Yes. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up on the bed. Speaking of which, heading back to work? You catch on quick, I guess. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. Ah, look at it smile! Yeah, but I'm not so sure I want to get used to what's going on here. Knock knock. Who is it? Arcana! Take a guess! Just a moment. Tell her to come in. She's already knows everything. Alright. Come in. Arcana! Arcana walks in with a beaming smile, then promptly spins around upon seeing Kay. You two go ahead and have fun. That's not what this is, woman. Woman, that's not what it is. Wait, is Kay and I have a clothes on still? Wait, I didn't think of that. It's fine, come on in. Sorry, but I kind of hope it would be just the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothing to each other and all that stuff. It's not. Oh my gosh, she's Shelly. I gotta hope it's just the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other and all that stuff. Not what do you think? After a while, Arcana finally calms down and explains why she came. There was a break-in the library? The forbidden library, to be precise. My room isn't the only entrance into the place, you see. That is so wild. Okay, so for context, we literally did a outpost exchange where they actually talked about how somebody was trying to break in. So that is wild. Holy Benji. All right. My room isn't the only entrance to the place, you see. Normally, they tightly sealed, but Arcane shows a picture of a metal door that's been split open like a sheet of paper. One of them ended up like this. You call that a break-in? I know, the word barely does it justice. The other thing is that the alarm never went off. I only discovered it when I didn't have anything else to do. I mean, when I was making my rounds. Kay and I exchanged a silent glance. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. A break-in at the preliminary and the memories for C's memory mysteriously vanishing? There's no way it can all be a coincidence. Did you say you lost your memory? I've got a great method that works for me whenever my memory gets wiped. If you want, I could. Keep it to yourself. Oh, okay. Let's head to the library. Did Kay intercept something they had to wipe her memory?
If I die, I'm taking you all with me.
All right, come on, girl. Don't be so overdramatic. All right, but this is getting. I love I love her. I'm like, I love her little dialogue when she's like, "I'll come back later." When she saw her in the bed, and it's like, "Girl, calm down." Oh. I love how she's on D on the bed, K on the bed, and she's just like, "Oh, leave." But yeah, anyway, let's continue. I love that. Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door thicker than my body has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. Is this patch just normally unused? I personally don't use it, no. But others do? During emergencies, yes. Ryan glances over the K, who is examining the door. You mean... Yes, this passage is occasionally used by members of Perilous Siege. It's connected to the path that I usually take. Neither I nor anyone else uses it often. So we employ additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. But for some reason, I haven't received any response yet. I started wondering what I should do, and then I figured that since you're connected with this place as well... That was smart of you. I'll ask the other ones myself. Wait. Yeah, wait a minute. Kay lost her memories. Did she break out? What is going on? I suddenly remember Kay mentioning how she was unable to reach D. No answer. From D, you mean? She's probably on a mission. She's always heard to get a hold of. Really? She always answered my calls. Maybe she's more proactive about it. Answering calls from her husband. The jealousy! The claws are out! Oh my God. Maybe she's more proactive about answering calls about her husband. I don't think that's it. Anyway, let's go inside. Inside, whoever did this didn't do it because they were bored. They were looking for something. That's true, but is there anything missing from the archive? I checked the highly classified materials first, and luckily, nothing is missing from those. I didn't even have time to take a look at the other materials. Then we can look together. Good idea. If we figure out what's going on missing or what's been damaged, that may be clue as to who the intruder was. Kay pushes the water doors further open for us to go in. Let's go. The passage eventually intersects with the corridor leading to the Arcane's room. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Library room, we commence our search. What have I missed with, huh? Not long after. Well, that was less hassle than I thought it'd be. This room holds the documents that are on the level before the most highly classified materials. I've already checked them. I see a wooden door which resembles the one I saw before leading to the room where the Goddess Squad records were housed. Oh, okay. On it, there's a sign that reads S1452 along with a crude lock. It's open. You're right. The faint, musty scent of an old book wafts through the crack of the open door. What kind of records are kept here? That's where the records pertaining to Paris Siege are stored. What? Let's go inside. Did K break? Wait. Inside the room is a complete disarray. Oh my gosh. Those wicked thieves. They made a complete mess of this place. Arcane hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Forget about those for now. More importantly, it looks like some of the books are missing. What? Just as Kay said, some of the sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any idea what their missing books are about, Dorcana? Well, the records here are usually redacted before they get to us. Records here are usually redacted before they get to us. Wait. Usually. They are? I told you before. The higher ups can censor them. Oh. But I still remember some of the titles. Let me see. Arcana examines the gaps in the shelves. Looks like there are mission records of 2 members of Paris Siege. So the Forbidden Library was broken into, and records related to Paris Siege have gone missing. Meanwhile, Kay has been injured and lost her memory, and D is completely MIA. This isn't good. This might go deeper than we initially thought. What was that? Yeah, what was that? Is there some kind of construction going on? I heard they were expanding the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not the start for a while. Let's check it out. We hurry out of the room for the continuous thudding sound. What is going on? Wait, because I'm thinking K broke in.
Target acquired.
And that's why D can't be contacted, because D I'm actually curious. Also, we have X. But is this, oh, by the way, is this the X from D's story too? Because D had a story where their X was there, I think. Or it was Z, I can't remember. But
Bring forth your full strength.
we'll find out. By the way, every 5 will back out and check the blah blah. So I won't forget. Next stage. As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive at the main reading room of the library, we find what seems to be a source of the noise. Hello, nurse! You look absolutely gorgeous, Moran! So this is the skin. I haven't seen the skin yet because I didn't want to get spoiled yet. I wanted to do the story, but holy Benji! You look absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's dinosaurs. Look, it's dinosaurs. Why did she have a bunch of dinosaur stuff? I like the dinosaur stuff. Oh geez, sorry about that. Moran is desperately trying to strengthen the bookshelves, which have fallen over like dominoes. Oh man, how am I gonna clean all this up? Moran? Cadet? Are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. That is the cutest flush expression in existence. I love that. She looks so cute. I love her. What's going on with your outfit? Me outfit? Moran looks down at her clothes. What about it? I've never seen you wear that before. Oh, what I usually wear is Yoni Association traditional garb, but this is just casual wear. I don't deserve to wear the Yoni Association uniform now. Why not? Anyway, oh, look at her flush. She's so flushed. You look amazing, girl. For this research I'm doing, it's important that people don't know I'm from the Peony Association. What kind of research would necessary? Oh. What else? 6-0. What? What is going on? Holy bet, what? 6-0? Have you made any progress? Moran pulls out an envelope from her pocket. What's this? Missed. I was wondering when that was gonna come in. It's a slack, or I mean, this is the room I use for breaks. Make yourself comfortable. Arcane leads us to the small room connected to the library, and yes, whereupon Moran, K, and I all sit down. You said your name was K? Does Pyrrha Siege have any interest in this as well? That's none of your business. Then I won't share any information with you either. Cadet, let's talk in private. Moran stands up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Both of you, calm down. Didn't Rosanna mention something before about the Underworld Queen and Pyrrha Siege not getting along? Why would we get along with a scum like them? You two don't like each other? They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the underworld knows the truth. The only people who get the bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price. This is the only path at true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the thing for just... Enough, both of you. Moran, can you tell me what you found? We're in a bit of a situation now, and information you could helpful. Fine, I'll tell you, but only because you're the only one asking. I love her little babaka. Moran sits back down and pulls up a small notebook. According to the recent guide, I found out the missus being again in the Ark. I did everything I could to track down the supplier, but it was like they vanished into thin air. Did Perilous Siege do it? I'm telling you the truth. I hid myself outside and waited for them to head out into their hideout. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Could there have been a secret patch of some kind? I checked for the tattoo. I ran over the place with fine tooth and comb and smashed everything but didn't turn up anything. Could it be? Here is today's breaking news. The traces of the trafficking were found in the office of the Arc Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading you to suspect inter-organization conflict. So that was you. So Moran! Huh? What are you talking? What is that? Nothing. Okay, so Moran, you're not very subtle. So you came to the library to investigate further? No. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some... Oh. What? But I don't know what happened. I was chasing after 3 people, 2 men and a woman. The 2 men disappeared, although I had no idea where, and only the woman was left. Wait. Kay, who has been listening silently until now, will interrupt Moran. 2 men and 1 woman, you said? Oh no. Yeah. Do you know something? Ugh. Kay clutches her head. It is from that night. Kay? What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't know Siege had feelings. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about the 3 people you were tracking. You said there was only 1 woman left? Yeah. But something bad must have happened to her. She was totally out of it. She kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. I was barely able to get the cohort sentence out of her, but finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. I wrote it down and came to the library to try to find more information. Who are the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. Not sure about that. What? I thought you could find anything you needed in the library. I mean, that is what it's advertised. Anyway, now that I met up with you guys, it doesn't matter. Should I just tell you the description? Please. Ahem. Brian clears her throat and flips through her notebook. Female with long black hair. It wasn't possible to ascertain whether she was human or a Nikke. Now to go on. Exactly. Even amongst our small group, you can already match that description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, she had a gun with spikes. A gun of pistol, or maybe assuming a gun in that any case. Yep, it's that girl. Kay didn't. That's why they're not responding. Kay didn't do the order. Don't look at me like that. There are lots of other guns with spikes on there. Is there any more? Keep going. That's all I got from her. Figures. Oh, wait. There's one more thing. I just forgot to write it down. Apparently, the woman was talking to someone on the phone and said something about refusing to carry out an execution and then accepting a choice. A whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. Then something about a righteous judgment and something other what did you say? Kay grabs Moran's shoulders and glares at her. What did you just say? Kay? What's going into you? Yep, this is the memory. I think either she suppressed it or something went wrong. Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Sure, I told her to go lie down for a while. I can go wake her up. Let's go quickly. Lead the way. Okay. Oh no. Darn. What in the bench is going on? So Kay didn't do it. She refused an order. And that's why, and the judges know. And is that why D's not there? Did Kay? What did Kay do? What did Kay do? Kay, what'd you do? This is getting. Oh.
Did you see me out there?
Yes, we did.
Great.
Let's go. Number 5. Let's go. Moran takes us to the point near where the outer rim and arcs are partitioned. This is it. I ring the doorbell and wait for a moment, but there's no sign of anyone inside. I ring the doorbell again a second time, but nothing happens. Could she have left and gone somewhere? Step aside for a moment. Why? That woman was not in no state to go anywhere. That tells me. Huh? I thought your brain was... But you're pretty sharp. Yes, Underworld Queen isn't bad as a bunch of lousy chumps. Wow, I had no idea you were capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. Okay, well, at least they're getting along. You stay here and look for after Cadet. I'll go inside. Moran easily breaks down the flimsy door and steps inside. Soon after. We have a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Darn. Alright. Did she... Lingering inside the room is a scent I've smelled a few times before. Not only that, she's dead. D. It has to be D. There's no way. D took out the order that K was supposed to. Either that or the judges got involved. That's the only thing I can think of in this case. Because we know K would have been recognized by her. So D had to... That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you. But this changes things. Now I've gotten involved in this. What in the world is going on? I'm sorry. I didn't know when was the right time to fill you in. I began explaining everything to Moran. Yep, we kind of probably... Yeah, we probably should have told her. Yeah. From Kay losing her memory to the forbidden library being infiltrated. All the while, Kay silently examines the body of the sunken eyes. I have no idea it was that serious. I'm sorry for getting mixed into this. Now, wait. Just a minute. Let me think. Huh? Ryan closed her eyes for a moment. Then opens them. Fine. I'll help. What about 6? Yeah, what about 6-0? It's okay. I hit a wall with that anyway. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you two in return a favor and lend me a hand. We're gonna go find 6-0. No way. Okay, thanks, Moran. No need to thank me. What are friends for? Aww! Are you two done? I hate to break up the love fest, but perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this. Okay. Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. 8 points to the wound for the congratulating. Does this wound bring anything to mind? While I haven't seen any horses in my lifetime, the injury does seem familiar. It's a gash, one that seemed to be caused by a knife of some kind with a heavy blade. Like an axe, for example. No way. Yep, it's D! Just then, footsteps echo behind us. Yep, there she is. I knew it. It was D. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. D. Did you do this? D doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. Hold on a minute. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing the tension, Moran steps in front of me, but... Take this. D hands me a phone and steps back. A phone? Why would you... Answer it. What? As soon as I press the button, a cold and air voice emerges from the speaker. Button! Who is this? B2. Okay. Is that a judge? Are we talking to a judge? What is going on?
Engaging the enemy.
So D did do it. But I knew D did it. I was like, there has to be D. There's no way it wasn't because that made too much sense to me, but why is D... Wait, are we talking to the judges though? What is going on with this quest?
Mission complete.
Let's go. Next phase. Oh wait, we have to go... Yeah, okay, we'll finish this and then we'll back out. Well, actually no, I think 5 gives you 2 anyway. If I remember correctly. Yep. V6. The judges. We are! D, return to your mission. D bites her lips and briefly glances over at K as she heads out the room. At the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. Wife is literally. Oh, D is like, help K. She's like, help my best friend, please. Help her. We will. I have a mission for you, Pun. It's something you already quite familiar with, so no explanation will be necessary. Wait, before that, I'm not taking questions. Justice has no place for it. What? We judges pass judgment. We now be justice. We are justice itself. Hey, we're the ARC #1 prodigy, and we're kind of immortal, so how about you dial it back, and we got plot armor. You must follow and respect this. You're not familiar with the commander. Commander don't respect anything, buddy. You are the ARC salvation, and the humanities as well. You must become an invaluable, unwavering symbol of righteousness. All of your past verdicts were all those foundation. Those made in the future will be a harvest. And this is judgment, will be our turning point. A watershed moment, and a divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. So, this definitely takes place. Does this take place before chapter 32? I'm interested. So make your judgment, Pun. Deny all falsehoods, eradicate evil, uphold justice. That is your role and your duty. It is your destiny. The voice brims with more than mere conviction. It seems with madness. I only now realize that I haven't moved this entire time, and only considerable effort that I have opened my mouth to speak. Who is the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? In response to my question, Visa lets out a sigh that seems both regretful yet self-satisfied. The target's time. Indicates the target. Is me. What? What? A judge? A judge? Holy Benji, we're chewing this against a judge? Excuse me? But hang on, there's, yeah. Okay, let's invite you to the VOD chat. Moran, do you have something to say to me? You too, bud. Huh? Oh my, this girl can't catch a break. I explain. Why can't I fix Kate? Why can't I find Kate's ID and blah blah? Anyway, are you trying to make excuses you two? Go ahead, try me. I end up cleaning the entire reading room on my own. You better have a good explanation. Are you going to admit that you were wrong or not? I'm sorry. Oh, because of the room. Are you really sorry? Just saying that. I'm really sorry. Me too. Something urgent came out and we had forgot about the library. Well, at least appreciate your honesty. I won't hold it against you. Let's consider the matter closed. By the way, cadet, is this a good chance to check the key? Alright. Arcana. Yes? You remember the room we saw earlier? The one with the pair of siege records? Was there a number on that room again? S1452. Moran, who's walking beside Arcana, clicks her tongue disapprovingly upon seeing Arcana's banners. Thanks. I'll be in touch. Alright. I'm not sure what's going on, but whatever it is, take care. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, looks like that's it. Yep. Alright, let's go back in. So we're doing... I love how she's like, you left the library, but... Alright. Well, okay, gone. When are we gonna see Rosanna, though? And why are the bunnies in here? I wonder if the bunnies are just for the event. But we'll see. If it looks like they're just for the event, I'll put D back in for the final bit. But anyway, I'll put both D's in. How about that? Alright, let's go. Let's get in there. Oh wait, hang on. Let me switch things around though. Ms. Rosanna, can you be over there? And then you be over there. Perfect. Let's go. I love this thing, but this is getting interesting. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. Go in. Go, 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 go. Let's go. Are you sure this is the right way? Kay does not respond to Moran's question. Hey, I said, is this the right way? Most likely, yes. I have a rough idea where the safe house is, so I'll take the lead. All right. Watching Kay silently bite her lip reminds me of what just happened. The target this time is me. What? Judges are embodiment of justice, and so we must always be just. But I have lost my way. The righteous path which I tread so will become one of evil. My position has only inhibited by one of the... My position can only be inhibited by one whose infallible sense of justice. And so I must be judged and face judgment. What in the Benji is this? You're telling me a judge, one of the other sides, is a target? And they're one putting the hit out of themselves? What kind of insane... You already know the answer to the question you're about to ask, okay? What? You may know the answer, but no longer have the privilege. A puppet is not entitled to uphold justice. Is it because Kay is a Nikke? It's nothing so banal as that. Kay has failed us. She has forgotten her mission. She has forsaken the name which was given to her. She has failed time and time again and become little more than a hollow puppet. What's this? A key. Kay vaguely pulls out a key from her coat. That will tell you about the path you walked. It will reveal the truth of the facts. It will reveal my beliefs, my will, and my sense of justice. Kay. Kay clenches silently to the old key in her hand, to which there is a tag attached to which reads, Top Secret Archive, S1452. So that was the key from the blah blah. And that was the key for the lock on the door, which means Kay opened it. So that explains the blah blah. I was like confused for a minute, but that's why. Okay. So maybe I should have done number 6. Oh well. All right.
Time to take out the trash.
Yeah, White, go.
Now then, who's next?
Yeah, it's your next, girl. I'm kind of interested to see if Rosanna's gonna be entering the picture because we know Moran's with us. So yeah, Moran has to be permanently in there. And go. I think the bunnies are only here because of the baseball event, but we'll see. This is getting interesting though.
That was a simple mission.
All right, let's go. Next stage.
Stay safe.
Oh, well, okay. Just
Don't
doing
fire.
another pack mission. Here we go. Okay, so 6 was the extra mission. Okay. Oh, well. Well, they should have put that tick. They should have put it after 6. That's weird. Oh, well. So that's what the key
Now,
was.
Who's next?
And that's why I remember the thing. Wasn't the lock on the door also the thing? So Kay broke in. Did Kay erase her own records? Is that what she did? That might be what she did, chat. I'm actually, we'll see. We'll see.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't it?
All right, number 8. Let's check it out. Click. We arrive at the Perilous Seas safe house, located within the arc of the open door. A panoply of books which have clearly been taken from the Forbidden Library lies scattered around the safe house. Kate doesn't so much as flinch at the sight. It's as if she was expecting it or already knew. Aren't those the records from the murder missing? I think so. I pick up one of the books. Is this gonna have K in it? Mission log K53. Declassified. Target redacted. Assignment of judgment regarding redacted. Redacted emerge amongst the chaos. The spread of okay. He initially appeared upright and honest, but he is now believed to become intoxicated by power and is plotting to overthrow the central government. Refer to attach evidence to conduct further investigation before delivering judgment. For humankind, may justice prevail. This must have been K's mission. Mission code E77, classified. Target, Bright Squad. Assignment, gather intel on Bright Squad. Frequent injuries and mission delays have been reported within the squad. So we got a new squad now, Bright Squad. Intel suggests the squad leader could be deliberately sabotaging missions. Infiltrated their ranks, go undercover on a mission on the surface to gather intel. If the squad leader is determined to have been corrupted, otherwise overtaken, friendly immediate disposal granted. If not, focus on intelligence gathering. For our humankind, may justice prevail. D. More and more similar entries appear in the books. Cadet, I think you should take a look at this. I open the book Miranda opens, hand it over to me. Mission code V21, disclassified. Proposal of holding justice within the Ark and a crowd ultimate hole. Within the interior society of the Ark, the activities of the Parasites proved remarkably effective. All the traces of the evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil has a darker side of the coin, which must exist to justice persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee process has been drafted, which can be seen below. 1. Formation of slums. Originally intended for formation of a foreign social instability, but determined to be unnecessary due to the urban structure of the overseas Ark. Priority downgrade. All NPR monitoring required. So wait, this is the judge responsible for the Outer Rim? Is that what I'm reading here? Originally intended for the formation of the minor nation of foreign social ability, but determined unnecessary due to the current structure of the atmosphere of the Ark. Priority downgrade. Only PR monitoring required. The Outer Rim. 2. Formation of pro-rapture. That's from the side quest! Public awareness of the rapture continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact that ordinary citizens rarely encounter raptures personally. Therefore, the clandestine to increase awareness of and foreign hostility towards rapture of the generous populace. Propaganda. Let's see what's next. Conduct surveillance on redacted. Is a powerful tool, but may fail to understand the justice of the concept. As such, it is necessary to, through the up-to-date research and direct means discovered by redacted, find a way to prevent redacted from being an impairment in any way. Anyway, on June 22nd, X recommended a cadet for this plan. He is a skilled hacker operating under the code name 00. The only hacker we know that would, I don't know, did Exia have a code like that? We'll see. Proposal passed with 6 votes in favor of 3 against, excluding the proposer. Covert conduct underway. That name to show up here. Who's 000? Wait, I'm lost. It's been so long. Is that? Neither did I. But at least we found a lead. I can finally face the Peony Association again. Yep, this is definitely after that event. Definitely. Blood. Okay. Tay drops a book when she's reading the stairs to tremble. Are you okay? As I move towards K, I catch out what's on the book that fell to the floor. B1 mid-report. Mission success rate of general agents in Nikke is under 50%. The plan itself is sound, but the method is flawed. Therefore, 1 Nikke prevention will be deployed on a mission B1 as a parallel agent. Codename K gladly accepted the mission. So K did a mission for...
Time to take out
What
the
is
trash.
going on? Also, who's 00? Ah! Ah, it's been so long. I'm sorry, I'm so in the dark and I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. But,
Wait a moment.
Pony redacted 0000. I'm gonna kick myself because probably after this stream, I'm probably gonna figure out who it is. I'm gonna be mad. But
That's why
the
we
only
don't put
person who
on
I
the
could
bad side.
think of would be Exia, but that doesn't make any sense. But wait, 000. I'm an idiot. How many zeros were there? Wait, if it was 6 zeros, that might have been 6-0. If it was what I think it is, I'll go back in a minute. Have you reviewed everything? Yes. We have high expectations for you. That means you have a great responsibility. It's to carry out justice, isn't it? I've been doing that all along. I know the weight of this burden. Conscience is good, but it's not to be enough. Then what is more needed? Conviction. And an unwavering belief that the path you are walking is righteous. There must be not a shred of doubt. Without such conviction, I cannot entrust the mission to you. I thought you were going to say something else. You think I don't have conviction? You think I could have what it done without it? At any rate, I've seen that there's expanding the library, storing the most valuable details. That's because records are important. Our mission is to establish a universal form of justice, one which all humanity can share, recognize, and follow. Spare me the linguistic gymnastics and just let me do my thing. I'll show you what my justice really is, and I'll do it by any means necessary. But if it's the target from the beginning, you didn't. Understood? I remember. So that's what happened. I was just a puppet. Completely hollow inside. I didn't have a clue. All I was doing was dancing to someone else's tune. There's nothing righteous about that. Kate, it's not your fault. The judges erased your memory so they could use you. Kate! Oh, so that's what's going on. Okay, that judge is gone. Bye. Nope, I don't care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What difference does that make? What does it change? It doesn't wash my hands of the blood I spilled for no good reason. It doesn't change the fact that everything which I believed was justice, instead was evil. Moran slams the book she was reading to the floor. Which you can't already. What? Get over here. Moran grabs Kay's arm and drags her out. What's the... How come you're so heavy? Where are you going? I have something to show you. What is it? My interpretation of justice. Oh! Oh my gosh. So wait, they were using K all along? But yeah. I like how... Wait, is Moran actually bonding with her? Let's go, Moran! But the judges use K. Oh, okay. So they basically use K as a memory wipe to get the job done. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That was a simple mission.
Yes, it was. Next one. Oh, that judge better have some explaining to do. Moran ends up taking us to the hollow. Huh? Moran? Didn't I tell you to take it easy? What are you doing here? I'm just stopping by. After a brief chat with Moran, Jin leaves and Moran turns to us. Here, look. Look at what? That. Moran points at the village working in tandem with the members' pionization to rebuild the town. I still don't get what your point is. Get a good look, alright? On to the next place. Moran once again grabs K. This time she drags her to a small hill overlooking the hollow. Look over here too. Moran points to what appears to be dozens of graves. Tell me when you've gotten a good eyeful, then I can start talking again. What is that you want to say? Moran doesn't answer, and instead picks up a bottle of alcohol and places it in front of the grave. She slowly waves her way around through the membrane, pouring it over each grave. Pour one out. Did you see that? Alright then, I'll start. This is my definition of righteousness. What? You should know. Oh right, maybe you don't because your memory was erased. Anyway, this is what I considered righteous. No, I remember. Less than 10% of the original residents here survived. What are you talking about? They're not dead. What? Kay stares at the graves being mused. They're alive in here. Ram points in her own chest. Hey! Oh, that's actually beautiful. What the Benji girl? Everything comes at a cost. When something is rotten, it has to be pulled out by the root. This is a direct reference, I think, to Dirty Backyard. It has to be. There's no way it's not. Yeah, I played Dirty Backyard recently. Go check that out. Because, yeah, that's ridiculous. It's on my channel. These things are true, but even so, that doesn't mean you can cut people out of your life and act as if they never existed. That's not how it works. Was wondering when you finally get that point. You call that righteous? I call it hypocrisy. You can cut people out of your life and act as if they never existed. That's not how it works. She's trying to cut people off. I wouldn't know anything about that. Huh? It hurts my head to think about it, but I don't regret it, not one bit. Destroying this village was something I had to do, and now I carry those people in my heart. It was something I had to do as a human being. We must fix what is wrong, or rather, we can fix it. If you step down the wrong path, you can always turn back around. If something is unjust, then make it right. If we keep doing that, then I believe that we'll make this world a better place to live in. To me, this is what justice means. I'm not sure if I know what being okay feels like. Oh my gosh, back from contract, whatever that event's called. Oh my gosh, my life has been hard and always will be. It's heavy, but I'm holding up. I believe that I'm doing the right thing. I believe that I'm making the world a better place. It's what makes me able to endure it. It's okay. That's what she meant. Well, I've said my piece. I'll go and help the others with the repairs. Thanks, Moran. We're very grateful. Not as grateful as I am to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known what to do next. Anyway, I'll let you know once things are settled. I'll continue my investigation. What do you think of what Moran said? Hearing footsteps behind me, I turn, thinking that Moran has come back. Did you leave something? The judge? It's time. Pass your judgment. Yes, it's me. The evil which you must judge. Oh!
I'll kill you all.
So basically the judge used her, but Moran kind of says, look, you gotta do stuff, but keep in mind what's done is done. Are we actually gonna be choosing this time around? I'm actually curious about this.
That was a simple mission.
All right, we'll do the next stage real quick, and then once 11's out of the way, we'll back out. B frowns at Kay. You've been breaking down You're breaking down faster this time. Are you the one who erased Kay's memory and used her? Yes, I'm the one who erased her memories. I gave her the order and granted her plea. What do you mean? I'm afraid you've been mistaken all this time. It wasn't me or anyone else who chose to erase Kay's memory. It was her own decision. Becoming an agent of justice. Becoming a puppet under our control. Erasing her memories. It was all Kay's own choice. And this time, she even tried to eliminate... Oh! Of course, an agent of justice cannot undo by a weapon crafted to uphold justice. Even if the agent is practically faulty in instruments. So that wound before. Neither a pawn nor an agent is justice. Is permitted to defeat themselves. That's right, Kay. Your life is no longer your own. You have relinquished the control over even that. Kay grits her teeth and lowers her head. The puppet show ends here. I must say, it made an excellent prelude to the final judgment. Now then, are you ready? You have already seen the truth. How that one's institution of justice fell, and they sank into the mire only to be tainted become evil. All the pieces are arranged with the chessboard. All that remains is for you to decide. So for the cause, and to choose a new king, pass your judgment. My phone abruptly started ringing, startling me. B, however, looks at me unheaded, as if he had been expecting it. As I pick up the end, the man and other voices at the other end. Hurry up and decide. The stage is set, and the conditions are met. We may have skipped a few steps along the way, but the end result is the same as I have been. Now, make your choice. Who are you? Oh, goodness me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Forgive me. It happens once you reach a certain age. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let's see. If I were you in a position, I have to call me X. X. The guy. What is going on? I'm so.
No mercy.
But we know like So wait. Okay, but he did a good deed though. If it was what I'm thinking, didn't he do a good deed for Kay in this case? Cause I thought he gave orders. No, wait, no, he said he wiped the memories. But yeah, hang on, let's go back because there's probably a blah blah. And then let me check something real quick. Yep. Cadet, thinking back on it, I feel like I rushed out of there awfully quick. I don't quite know how to put it. It was like I was caught up in myself. Cadet? Doesn't seem like he's paying attention to his phone. Maybe he's busy. Did something serious happen? Yeah. Well, for Kay at least. Aha. No wonder the ever so kind commander is trying to help out. That's right. Classic commander. Oh my gosh, the girls are gossiping. Stop gossiping. Okay, I want to check something real quick though. Let me see. Is it here? Let me check something before I. Yeah, I think it's here. Let me see. I pick up the books, flip. Okay. Let me check. Hang on. Flip. Mission code declassified, blah blah blah. Okay. Formation of the slums. Okay. Codename surveillance abducted. Those are the concept of the justice. That one. Get at the plan. She's skilled. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 6-0. That is, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-0. So the judges hired 6-0. That's what it was. It was 6-0. They hired 6-0. So this judge hired 6-0. Okay, yeah, you're gone. No, you're gone. No. You hired 6-0. No. But then again, we'll see. We'll see. It's time for the lay on the throne. But hang on, I did say, so does it look like the bunnies are in this one? Rosetta's not here either, though.
Roger. I'm going.
Which kind of sucks, but yeah. Anyway, we'll put the bunny here. Let's go. I have you call me X. Now, getting back to what we were discussing. I'm sure you know this well this by now. Choose, Pud. In the name of justice, deliver your judgment to the one before you, whom you have deemed unrighteous. I refuse. Whoa! I refuse. Oh, and why is that? This time will be different. I will not get involved in the ridiculous political game. Let's go! A political game, huh? I suppose that is not entirely incorrect. Very well then, allow me to help you come to a decision. As soon as I finish speaking, B pulls out a handgun from his coat and aims it at K. Small word of caution. Don't think for a second that I'm bluffing. It's the master's duty to willing to put down a mad dog who can come wild at any moment. You suck! Kay stares emotionally at the gun, pointing at her. Now it's time. Make a decision. So what's it going to be? Which one of the unjust will you judge? I'm right. Yeah, you know what? No, we're not. No, we're rescuing Kay. For the sake of righteous judgment, B lowers his weapon without molestation. Yep. I saved Kay because that's what D wanted. I'm saving you. I ain't gonna play that game. They can do it on their own terms. This is insane. A splendid choice, Putton. Or perhaps I should call you What? 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 A job opening just came up. In light of the judgments you made up until now, we have decided to offer you the judge position. Commander just got up. We just got an upgrade. There's something strange about X's voice, which makes me feel uneasy, although I can't figure out why. You're standing on another fork in the road. Accept or decline, a binary decision. But is it really? People often delude themselves into thinking they can make a choice. In most ways, however, everything is already predetermined, including the options available to them. People simply trick themselves into believing there's an alternative. I clicked save K. All decisions by the judge are made by a vote. Don't get me wrong, idea. It's true that we did manipulate you, but that doesn't mean it's lost for you. Some food for thought, don't you think? I've recently come to know one of the judges better. How confusing, even frustrating this must be. Nevertheless, set aside your lesson for a moment. Suppress your emotions and think rationally about what path that fits you most. This is the only way you can achieve your goal, I promise you. Does he know about Moran? Because I understand how confusing and frustrating this must be. Does he know about Moran? Can I ask you something? By all means. The decision to have me join the judges, was it unanimous? I'm fairly certain I know at least one member who would oppose to it. And after all, decisions made by the judges are supposed to be unanimous. Oh! Kate experienced silent for so long that I begin to think he has hung up, but then he lets out a deep sigh. I knew it. I knew I was too impatient. I feared that a slight nudging and persuasion would be insufficient. At some point, X's voice changed, and now resembles the friendly elderly man next door. Allow me to make a correction. First and foremost, unanimity isn't always mandatory for us to make decisions. Sometimes major votes are sufficient. A single person can even push a resolution through, albeit a great potential risk. And for that, I must admit, this is what a decision has made on my own. But as you can see, it failed miserably, so I'll have to lay low for a while. I know what you're thinking. Why is he confessing all this to me? The moment doubt rears its ugly head, it's all already over, and it's simply a matter of time until the truth is uncovered. Like with Kay. What do you possibly have to gain? By roping me in with the judges. A formidable successor whom I can entrust the future to. What? Have you not been listening to me? I don't have much time left, but the Ark is still in dire need of justice. I must impart my knowledge to the successor while I still can. However, in attempting to do so, I have been dealt a flail blow. What a disaster. You say that, but you seem quite happy. Of course I am. My successor has grown up splendidly, without me having to teach him anything. While we're on the subject, you should consider having a Okay, I like X. You should consider having a child at some point. X, calm down. After retirement, doubting a grandchild is all we old folks have left. There I go again, saying to... Wait a minute. My successor has grown to be able to splendidly without me having to teach him anything. While we're at the subject... Are you actually... Wait, if we were growing in the lab... I wonder if that's not a turn of phrase. There are kinds of things happen when you get old. I hope you understand. We admire young folk and feel proud of them. But we also envy them. So don't test my patience too much. I can't keep the position empty forever. Oh, and one more thing. I have a gift for you. This is a tribute to the victory. What is it? I leave Kay's fate in your hands. Erase her memory. Make her or her. The choice is entirely up to you. The call ends. I gaze at Kay, who was looking at me with sunken eyes. Well, you just won the lottery, woman. You just won the lottery. Of course. I'm glad we saved Kay, but... So the...
Don't worry, everyone will get their turn to die. Let's have
Time for no more.
And follow my lead.
I love how the commander even called it out. It's like, wait a minute, something's not right here. But that was amazing. So a new position's opened up.
I may look
Well,
like a bunny,
let's go
but
decide
I'll
her
take on
fate. We all know
anyone
we're gonna spare her, but let's see it. Erase my memory? What? Or kill me? Most of the stuff X said was complete nonsense. But there was an element of truth to some of it. Asking me to erase your memory is the same as asking me to kill you. I can't make that kind of decision. That's not who I am. Nice try. I refuse to Oh! Option 1 or option 2? I refuse to choose. Okay? You are not a puppet. You saw those records. I am a bad person by anyone's measurement. All those deranged orders from V, I obsess over how to carry them out more efficiently. Allowing to be making my own judgment, completely unaware that the outcome was already decided. And you carry them out flawlessly. Despite all that, you never gave up on life. What? Erase your memory may be close to dying, but it's not exactly the same. Why is that you chose to have your memory erased instead of being killed? You know what you don't want to know my theory? I think you wanted to fix things somehow. You were too much pain and couldn't bear it, so you erased your memories. But even then, you couldn't run. You still wanted to restore justice with your own hands. In life, we face with mainly imbalance. We pile additions, weigh, and remove others, attempting to balance the scales. But there is no such thing as perfect equilibrium. This is contract. Rather than trying too hard to make everything balanced. In times like that, I tilt my head and then everything looks in order. In a way they get by and leaving. I'm going. I'll see you later. Hey, that's so wait. So that means the canonical ending is for them to spare the person. Okay. Tilt your head and compromise. There throws a gun in case sparks him ominously. There's no lasting damage, just pure pain. Perfect for extracting the truth. The methods used must be clean. There you go again. You're going to be up all night. Remember, clean methods make for clean resolution. Alright. Stop going on about clean this and clean that. I'll do things my own way. Even if that means we're immoral. Even if you did not act righteously, you still wanted to restore justice. There's more to it than that. I'm a villain, a bloodthirsty, vicious villain. What right do I have to talk about justice? You're on the right path as we speak. What? Moran is just a person. Is she a perfect person? No. She's not without her flaws. But is you were to place her on the scales, they would certainly tip towards the side that's just. Even if others call her a criminal, and despite what occurred in the Hollow, she is still a righteous person. That's because she keeps striving to uphold what she feels is right. Up until now, you left all decision making up to me. Now it's time for you to decide, Kay. So what's it gonna be? What's your decision? My decision is... Kay grits her teeth and slowly lifts her head. I really can't stand this. Twisting and smashing words together to try to force meanings, even when it makes no sense. Talking like you know everything when you don't have a clue. I try to defeat myself, for goodness sake. I'm too far gone. This is why I don't like humans. You don't like humans? No. At least, not before. I see. Doesn't seem like much has changed. You're right. Nothing has changed, and that's the bad thing. So, it's time we change that. Starting now, I'll help. You, how? I'll have to think about that. Hey, looking more at ease, points the gun out, picks the gun up from the floor. Okay, show me then. Let me see for myself. Show me what righteous is to you, and the road for justice I'm meant to follow. Road for justice begin? What do you mean begin? Wait, what do you mean begin? Is there a part 2 to this? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for hard mode. Oh, I want to know hard mode right now. But oh my gosh, that was amazing. Okay, so I'm glad we picked the other option. I'm pretty sure I mean, we can check the other option. I kind of don't want to, but okay. Let's see the other option real quick. Let me see what happens. Did we get the same dog? No, wait, no, sorry. Wrong one. That one. No, wait, why am I back here? Wait, hang on, my bad. To the bottom. All right, just lie. There we go. Okay. Okay, and... Yep, and then blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Wait, hang on. Maybe it's not. Let me read the dialogue. Okay. Let me read the dialogue. Hang on. Let me read the dialogue. Hang on. Blah, blah, blah. It's an illusion of choice. Let me see. No! Oh my... I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to that part again. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Come on. Let me see. Let me see. What's the other dialogue? Refused. That'll be different. Okay. Okay, what if I click this? Okay, blah-blah. Eyes, or perhaps it's the sugar. What? The job opening. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's just the same. Okay, it's just the same. Okay, let me go back. So I think it was just the same option. So let me go back to A real quick and then pick the right option because I want to do that. Because yeah. Because I think they're both the same options, right? Right? Yeah. Rescue K. Perfect. Perfect. Yippee! All right. Now she's saved. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, that was the event. Holy Benji. Hang on. Before I give my ideas, let me grab everything. Oh my gosh, really? We get that as the wallpaper? No way. We get her in the bathtub as the water paper? Oh. Poor girl. Lobby application. Alright, we're gonna apply it and then we'll check it out in a minute. Poor girl. Oh, girl. Alright, but we're not done. We're gonna go back because I think there's one more blah blah and then I'll talk about what I think about the event. Alright. There we go. No response, huh? Are you worried? A bit, yeah. Aren't you? Nah. He promised that he reached out once things got sorted. And you trust him? Absolutely. For a cadet, he can get through anything. And I'll follow your lead. I trust Bud and will keep the promise he made to me and wait. What promise did he make to you? That's secret. Fine. I guess I can pry too much as a secret. Oh, by the way, I just finished what I was working on. Mind if I drop by the library? I want to borrow a few books. And I apologize for the mess I made earlier. Sure, come by anytime. Cool, thanks. Aww, I like that. I like that. Aww. Alright, well, that is the event. We got her in her little bathtub there. But yeah. What the Benji with this event? Okay, so we know that the thing's back in the arc. We know that the commander has a position open. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm very curious what's going on. We're definitely going to be jumping to the Bond story right after this. But yeah, oh my gosh, that was amazing. I like that. That was a really good event. That was really good. I liked everything about it. I liked how we basically kind of interesting. It wasn't really changed in the choices. It was kind of more of a narrative, which is interesting. I think they kind of gone away with the choices because I think in the other ones it didn't really matter. But it was interesting. So I guess the canonical ending in the one of the events, because we saw it in the cutscene, was the fact of sitting on the bench was you spared the mayor back in the first one, which I didn't do. Oops. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. This was amazing. If you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. This is streamed live on Twitch, twitch.com. Twitch schedules are posted on Twitter, Blue Skies, Eyes. But it's also on the YouTube community tab and Twitch itself. With that in mind, I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Pun.